How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? And we are going to be starting a new series on the channel today, one that I have not done in any capacity on this channel, and that is diving into the realm of football. And not Madden, we are diving into EA Sports College Football 25. I know I'm a few days late, but I actually did not have to buy this game. Thanks to a great YouTuber that I've been watching for years, Dan Q8000. I'm a member for his channel and I won his Ultimate Member giveaway, and I was able to get a game of my choice for free. So I decided, you know what? I know some people who watch my channel probably want to see me do some football, so I'm going to do it. So if you have not checked out Dan Q8000's channel, he's a way bigger channel than I am. He's been doing YouTube videos since I believe like 2009. Um, I'll make sure to link him in the description and also put a little thing in the top right of the screen so you can go check him out. He's a great YouTuber. Been watching him for years, like I said, and I'm very grateful that he gifted me this game. So the big thing here is I have basically 0% information on football and how it works. It is my least favorite sport. Um, as you can see, though, I did select my favorite team to be the Iowa Hawkeyes just because that is my dad's favorite team. It's been my dad's favorite team since as long as I've known him, and I've known him since I was like 3 or 4 years old. Stepdad, if you didn't get that, but anyway, that's a long story. I just refer to him as my dad. Anyway, so I just I always root for the Hawkeyes, you know. It's just something that comes with growing up doing that. But anyway, so I know the bare minimum. I know there's 4 quarters. I know that you get 4 downs. I know that a touchdown is 6 points, and then you get an extra point with a kick, and you in a field goal is worth 3 points, and that is pretty much it. So we are going to probably have a very interesting time here. I've played a little bit of this. I played a few exhibition games, um, and I am on the easiest difficulty. I don't care if you give me crap for it. Until I get more familiar with this game, if I ever get familiar with this game, we are going to keep it on that difficulty. Um, so yeah, if you want to make fun of me for that, go ahead. I do not care because I do not know football. I do not know how it works. I've played like 5 minutes total of a couple other Madden games, and that's about it. But anyway, we are going to be doing a Road to Glory series here, going to create our legacy as a player. So let's jump into this here. We're going to start a new one. Like I said, I played through this a little bit. I don't think I need to mess with anything. I'm not going to mess with conferences because I don't even... The only thing I know is that the Hawkeyes are in the Big Ten, and the Iowa State Cyclones are in the Big 12, which I did not know until I looked at this game. I thought the Iowa State Cyclones were in the Big 10 as well. So we are on the easiest difficulty, like I said. Quarter length will be 5 minutes. I feel like we can always bump that up. I just feel like the longer it is, especially on easiest difficulty, I feel like that'll just be too much. And we're just going to leave everything else like default. Like I said, we're not going to mess with the conferences. And this, I don't understand like what the deal is. Like obviously this one you don't get any mental abilities and you only get 2 skill points and you start at a lower overall. But I don't understand why you wouldn't just pick elite. I don't unless like this is more of a challenge and then this just makes it easier. I don't know if there's like a specific reason why you wouldn't pick elite over underdog. So we're just gonna go with the elite player, and I would go for quarterback because I feel like that's the easiest thing to do. You just pick a guy, you throw the ball to him. But I asked my dad, who played football in high school, and he told me that the closest position, I will actually look here a second. Hang on. I don't remember off the top of my head. He said he was a tailback for offense and outside linebacker for defense. But obviously that is not listed here. So I asked him, and he said halfback or middle linebacker are basically the same things that he did. So I guess we'll read him here. So a halfback receives the ball in the backfield and rushes towards the opponent's end zone. They may also run passing routes and block for their teammates like wide receivers. And a middle linebacker defends either a man or an area of the field, trying to stop pass completions and make tackles on any ball carrier. So it seems like a middle linebacker is more strictly defense, and a halfback can be a mixture of both. They can run the passing routes, but they can also play defense for wide receivers. So I think we'll try halfback.
Now you'll pick what type of player you'd like to be. Keep an eye on the ratings caps as they change with each archetype. Physical abilities are tied to each archetype, and they, like mental abilities, enhance how you play your position.
Okay, I don't know how loud that guy will be for you guys. I did turn the volume down a bit. So we have a power back, half back, physical abilities. You get head first, workhorse, downhill, balanced, arm bar. And then mental abilities is winning time, the natural, and team player. So his power and his hands and his IQ are good. Elusiveness is just a touch worse than those. Route running isn't so good, but his quickness is good. Elusive back, half back. I kind of feel like his route running should be fairly decent, but I feel like his IQ should be... I think we'll go with the elusive back, half back.
Here we'll customize your bio-info, gear, and appearance.
Okay.
You know what they say, look good, feel good.
So we're not going to be Prince King. We're going to be the staple of this channel, our boy Everett Scott. Because of course. And I know football is weird with its numbers, but Everett Scott's 99, except for in the NHL where he's 98. So if that is not a good number for a halfback, like I said, I know they have weird things about their numbers, and certain positions can't have certain numbers or something unless that's changed by now. But he is 99 because that is what Everett Scott is. Home state is not Arkansas. It is Iowa, even though technically I was born in Arizona, but we're going with Iowa. And I went through all these, and the closest place to me where I currently live is Haywarden, Iowa. So that is what we're going to go with.
To choose your mental abilities. These will help to separate you from other players. They can be upgraded, and you'll even have the opportunity to activate more later in your career.
Okay, so the 3 mental abilities below are controlled by individual meters that you can upgrade by completing objectives. It will activate based on the associated meter value. So academics, we get fan favorite, which increases our composure gains at home. Brand, we get road dog, increased composure gains on the road. And leadership, we get clear-headed, protection from composure loss. Okay, so a mental ability, we get 3 choices. Winning time, increased composure late in close games, improved ability to resist weather impacts, improved ability to play out of position. I guess we'll go with that one. I don't really know which one's better.
Let's take one final look. Once you hit that confirm button, your road to glory begins.
All right. Sure, let's go for it. I'm hoping we can go to Iowa. I would really like to go to Iowa just because it's the only team I know. All right, so Donna Harper, local TV reporter. Hey, Everett, I'm a local reporter doing a story on your college decision. I just have a few questions for you. Which of these do you see as most important? Competing for a national title, getting NIL opportunities, becoming a starter early in my career, improving my abilities quickly. I'd say this one. I see. Which of these is also important to you? Learning under prestigious head coach, playing for a top-ranked team. Well, I assume, I don't know if they have the rights to use the actual coaches, but if I go to Iowa, I know Kirk Ferentz is the coach there, and he seems like a pretty stellar dude. I'll do this one. Develop a lasting relationship with my coaches. And finally, which of these is important to you? A coaching staff who knows how to develop me, a school that will challenge me academically. Well, I mean, the whole point is playing football, so I'll go with this one. That'll be it. Thanks for your cooperation. We can't wait to see where you end up.
Welcome to National Signing Day. Once you've selected your school, your college career begins. If you have aspirations to build early, pay close attention to the depth chart. And even if you didn't get your dream scholarship, you can be a walk-on at any school. Plus, there's always the transfer portal if you need a change of scenery down the line.
This makes me sick. The Nebraska Cornhuskers are the top interested team with me. Ugh. My dad would probably never talk to me again if I went to the Cornhuskers. But if I'd go to Iowa, I'm a second string, which apparently means I would be in second, so I don't think I'd start many games. What about the Cyclones? I'd be a second string there as well. I'd be on the bench here. You know what? I'd be a second string. But you know what? We're just going to pick Iowa just because.
Now it's time to pack your bags and head off to college. Good luck on your career. I'll be rooting for you.
All right, so we're committed to the Iowa Hawkeyes. All right, so this is the leaders for the Heisman Memorial Trophy.
Activities like practice will earn you coach trust.
Which players are in the running for the most prestigious individual award in college football? Beck recognized. Georgia QB Carson Beck has been named a preseason first-team All-American. Judkins recognized. Ohio State halfback Quinshawn Judkins has been named a preseason first-team All-American. And Gordon II recognized. Oklahoma State halfback Ollie Gordon II has been named a preseason first-team All-American. Okay, cool. All right, let's upgrade our player. We got 5 skill points. I think that'll give us the option to upgrade. Oh, we have the ability to upgrade these top 3 things. So, elusiveness, positive impact to agility, change of direction, juke move, spin move, and break tackle. Positive impact to carrying, catching, and catch in traffic. So, all of this stuff for elusiveness is relatively decent. Hands are catching, and our catch in traffic is relatively low. IQ, positive impact to awareness, ball carrier vision, and pass block. That stuff's relatively good except pass block. You know what? I think we're going to upgrade our hands just so that way we can try and bump up those 2. They went up a little bit. Wasn't there one we only needed 1 for? I guess not. So we just have 1 skill point we can't use at the moment. So there's that. I think that's it. So we're going to advance to the next week, which I believe should be our first game of the season. Okay, so we got good health, We're a local hero. Everything else is 0. All right, Eric Butler, offensive coordinator. Welcome to Iowa, Everett. This entire coaching staff is glad you're here. I wanted to give you some information before you start your first. Okay, I couldn't read that. Okay, you just can't read it if you don't read in time. Being a collegiate athlete isn't easy. You have a lot of balance and a finite amount of time, so you won't be able to do everything. How long you have depends on if you're a short, normal, or bye week. If you're on a short, normal, or bye week, you'll use any unspent energy resting. Quick pointer, you can earn coach trust by your in-game and in-practice performance, how you do in position battles, and the decisions you make. Oh, and your academic advisor should be reaching out soon to help detail that side of things. How are you feeling? Feel good. Excited for the year, coach. We're not going to be a douche. All right, so it's a bye week. Let's check out the top stories. Florida State and Georgia Tech. Conference opener, the Yellow Jackets and Seminoles are preparing to open ACC conference play in Dublin. And then top 25 rankings updated. So Iowa is not on the board. Okay. Weekly agenda. We got 6 energy. Let's see here. I feel like we should honestly put some into that. Boost that a bit. So we got 3 left. We could do one more of this and get to unprepared. You know what? Why not? There we go. And then we'll spend our last one on leadership. Get that up a little bit. And where are we on the coach trust? Okay, so we just got to get to 600 points in the coach trust level. And then we pass LaShawn Williams for the first halfback spot, I assume. So, all right, let's go to practice, see what this is. All right, I guess we can wipe away the tears of nostalgia and score as many touchdowns as possible. I guess we can do rushing attack, I guess. Try this out. I've only ever played football games as a quarterback. I've never... And then obviously I played some defense in the exhibition games, but nothing too crazy. All right, so evade the defenders and score as many touchdowns as possible. You'll be awarded bonus points for successful skill moves, long runs, and celebrating during the play. Touchdowns will increase your score multiplier, and using yards will reset it. So we got plus 500 to our coach trust, so that should put us only 100 back of the first halfback. LaShawn Williams, I believe it was. All right, cool. That seems easy enough. I hope I can pull that off in an actual game. Oh, it's 800. It said 600 earlier. So he must have moved up too. So we're only 300 back of the starter, so that's not so bad. So we might not play in this first game here. So let's move on to week 1. Apparently that was week 0. Oh, we went up 2 points. Cool. But we'll get another chance to practice. LaShawn Williams, halfback. Hey, Scott, welcome to Halfback Room. It's a good group. I'll try to help you if you got any questions. Just don't think you're going to take my job anytime soon. Got it? Well, I'm not going to be a douche, you know. I'm going to thank him. I appreciate it. Can't wait to get started and learn this offense. All right, so we're playing against the FCS Midwest team. Not sure what their name is. We don't have anything to upgrade, so I guess we'll do some more practice again. This version of rushing attack puts you in the red zone. Oh, also the field is narrowed and there are spinning hazards that might knock you down. Try to be careful. I guess we can do that. Bump up the jam a little bit. All right, so evade the defenders and score as many touchdowns as possible. You'll be awarded bonus points for successful skill moves and celebrating during the play. Touchdowns will increase your score multiplier, and losing yards will reset it. Okay, so we got to get 45,000. All right, so we only got the silver there, but that got us 350. So maybe that'll bump us up to the starter spot. Yeah, it did. It bumped us past him. So does that mean we're the starter, or do we have to get through this week first? I wonder. So we did practice. What are the top stories? Miami and Florida locked in. Rick Kavanaugh ditches coach speak, admits it's not just another game against rival Florida. Familiar foes. Locked in. By the numbers. All right, weekly agenda. Let's up our stuff here. I think we're going to do a couple into leadership. And then do some more into academics. Okay. So yeah, we're above LaShawn Williams with coach trust. We have 852. He's only at 800. So it still says we're the backup. So I don't know if we have to get through this week first or how that works. But we'll see if we even play this game. Oh, apparently Kirk Ferentz is not in this game because Bruce McFarland is the coach of the Hawkeyes, apparently. All right, well, let's jump into this game and see if we play at all. We are at home.
Welcome to Kinnick Stadium in Iowa City, a black and gold mosh pit where the Hawkeyes are ready to swarm. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we'll see, the Coyotes taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Iowa Hawkeyes.
Where's my guy? I don't see him anywhere. Maybe it's because he's not a star. Hey, there's the Children's Hospital. FCS Midwest. Is this an actual team, or is this just like an EA-generated team? All right, so let's continue playing, see if we play at all, or if we're just simming through. Hey, we're coming out there. 32 seconds, 30 seconds left in the first. Okay.
They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. Back to throw, it's McNamara.
Oh, I made the catch. Cool. Apparently we didn't because it's 3rd and 10. Okay, that's all I did. Apparently I got a 3-yard reception. I wasn't paying attention. All right. Nice catch. Injury timeout for FCS. I was going to say FCW. All right, so we've played 2 plays. We get on the board with a touchdown, get a field goal. All right. Back in towards the end of the 3rd quarter. Oh, got him. I got that first down. You'll love to see it. So 3rd quarter is over. The FCS Midwest Coyotes. Okay, I figured they were the Coyotes just by their logo, but I didn't know. Maybe it could have been like the Wolves or something. All right, so 4th quarter. Coming in with 1:32, probably the last play for us in this game. There we go. Got 8 yards there on that run. And that'll probably be it for this game. Yep. So quick first game for us, and we win 20-3. Got 10 points in the second, 10 in the fourth. They just got a field goal. QB Cade McNamara, player of the game for him. Very cool. So I'm hoping that will be a starter in the next game. We had one good play there where we got that, where we got that first down. Oh, and I didn't even get to see them waving at the Children's Hospital after the first quarter. That's the best part. All right, well, we're just going to return back to the hub there. Bumped up a little bit there. Obviously, the more we get to play, the better. The better XP boosts we'll get, the more we get to play. So we start off with a nice victory to open the season. We're going to advance a week here. I believe the second week is against the Cyclones, so that's a rivalry matchup, a Cyhawk game. Okay, so he's still marked as the starter, even though we're ahead of him, so I don't know. Ooh, what's this? Ooh, halfback 1 position battle. New challenge. You have activated a position battle for halfback 1 against L. Williams. Okay. Bruce McFarland. We're going to need you to stay a bit after practice this morning. You made it clear you believe you should be our starting halfback. Now we're going to give you a chance to prove it. Sweet. Luke Leachy, tight end. Hey, the team has this tradition where the freshmen drive around the juniors and seniors all weekend to wherever they want to go. Just a heads up. I'm not going out. Want me to join you? Sure, why not? I don't mind. Karen Jones. Hello, Everett. I'll be your academic advisor for your time here. We're glad to have you. First, you must be a 2.0 to keep playing. Spend time each week studying. That won't always make you an A student immediately, but studying also prepares you for midterms on week 8 and finals on week 15. If you ignore studying, your GPA will plummet come exam week. Finally, if you finish each of your first 3 years with at least a 3.7, you can graduate early and not have to worry about grades when you're a senior. Questions? Nope, sounds good. Thank you. Okay. So obviously studying is important. Chef Sporting Goods. We own a local sporting goods store and want you and some other players to come for a meet and greet over the span of a couple days this weekend, or a couple days this and next week. Afterward, we'd like to sign some autographs. It should help increase your local following and bring new people to our business. This is our proposal for a 2-week contract for the cost of 1 energy per week. You'll receive plus 500 followers each week of the contract. Sure, why not? Sure, I'm in. Your follower amount will now increase by 500 twice over the next 2 weeks. Okay. Position battles. Let's see what this is all about. Alright, win 2 of 3 games. If successful, your positional rank will increase while gaining coach trust. Reaction and footwork test. Run through all of the circular hotspots as quickly as possible to earn points and then head to the end zone. Each hotspot you enter will cause a new one to appear elsewhere and eventually allow you access downfield. Running out of bounds will result in a failure. So we're reaching for that 8,000. Ah! I technically went out of bounds. Can I restart? Oh, you can restart. You can just cheese it. I have to beat 2,500 points. It's like your foot can't even touch the line, dude. Oh, come on. Get in there. All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There we go. We got bronze. We beat him. We're ahead of him. 4, 3. Whatever. We're not going to restart at this point. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Dive over it. Alright. Elusiveness drills. Run through as many of the small circular hotspots as you can within the time limit. Each hotspot you enter will earn you points and cause a new one to appear elsewhere. The defenders will protect the zone containing the hotspots, and being tackled will end your attempt. Oh, that's kind of tough. That's really tough. You have to get like multiple of them. Can I restart this one, or is it going to start all the way from the beginning? Okay. Oh, am I supposed to exit the circle each time? Okay, that got me 800. So yeah, I think the trick is to exit the circle each time. Try and lead them away from the hot spot. Oh, come on, dude. You can't just fall over like that. All right, we got 1900 there. This is our last one. We got to get above 2500. We got to win 2 out of the 3 games, it said. Ah, 2200 we finished with. All right, so we have to win this one. We have to win this position battle in order to get the starting spot. Evade the defenders and score as many touchdowns as possible. You'll be awarded. All right, so we've done this before. Okay, so we're above him already. I don't know how it differentiates the celebration dive. Because yeah, I don't know if you have to do it at a certain point for it to count. Alright, we earned the gold. Ah, we juked right into him. Trying to get some bonus points there. So we won the battle. Very nice. We've earned the starting spot and got 700 coach trust earned. So he did not win he won the elusiveness drill. I was so close. I just messed up on that last one. All right. So that should mean that we're now the starter. We're the starting halfback. Yeah, we're at 1600 points. Yeah, let's look back here. Okay, I don't go back. I don't. Yeah, he's at minus 600 now. Or does that just mean he's still at 600, but that's less than 600? Or no, he's at minus 600 now. He got bumped way down. Okay. So we have 2 energy. Oh, it is the Cyclones. They've lost a game. The Cyhawk Trophy. Okay, top stories. Okay. And we're at home too. Weekly agenda. We only got 2 energy points. I think we'll throw it into there, get our academics to basic, and then throw this up to upgrade our leadership a little bit more. And actually, I think what I will do, since we're now the starter, I think what we'll do is we'll bump it up. We're going to go full 15 minutes because my plan is to do 1 game per episode. And depending on how long the games take, we might bump it down. But I think that's where we're going to end it here. Team schedule. Let's see. I don't know how many games there are. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, 12 games and then potentially playoffs. Okay. So I figured it was 12, but I couldn't remember. I know in the NFL there's 17 games now, I believe. So, okay. Oh, that's cool. We can check out everybody. Okay. How bad did Iowa State lose? They took on FCS Northwest and lost 31-28. Okay. All right, so it's a Big 10 versus Big 12 matchup, the Cyhawk Trophy. Rivalry matchup. We got to beat them. Players of the Week. Okay. Heisman Watch. Interesting. A bunch of goodies here. Coach stats? What's all this? Yeah, all these coaches must be like the not like actual coaches because they all have a career record of like 1-0 or 0-1. So they must not have got the rights to use the actual coaches. Records in a game. Can you look at like specific teams? Okay, cool. Let's see. Cool. Whoops. What about in a single season? Oh, it automatically switches. Okay. I thought it'd stay on Iowa, but I guess not. Okay. Well, we're going to create a save point here. Let's create a new one and call it ESYT. Everett Scott YouTube. There we go. And then, just to be safe, we will save it one more time. And I don't know how much editing I'll do in this one. I think I might just kind of like just not edit it. Just so that way you guys can see like my first full experience actually like diving into this game and playing it. But I had a lot of fun. I definitely hope you guys are excited for this series. I think I'll definitely keep playing it unless basically all of you hate it. But I think it's a relatively fun game. I have no idea what all the football terminology and all that is, but hopefully playing through this game I can start to learn it. And yeah, like I said, if you want to make fun of me for having it on the easiest difficulty, go ahead. If it gets too easy, then I'll bump it up by 1, but I don't think I'll bump it up any higher than that. But yeah, I think I'm going to keep this outro brief. If you guys like this video and are excited for more episodes of this series and haven't done so already, make sure to hit that like button, comment, and subscribe. Also hit that bell to turn on all notifications so you never miss a future one of my videos. Thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, take care.